Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. We have a cool uplifting song here from Masicka called History. So first time here, Masicka, and this one is a great song. Goes in the same way through the entire song. We have 3 chords and we can add in this cool lick here. So let's start right away. Capo on 6 high up here to get these high notes. So capo on 6th fret, and we have 3 chords. So let's go over the chords. It's A minor. So that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. Next chord is F. So we put a bar here on the 1st fret, all strings, and the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. And the final chord will be C. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. So it goes in that chord progression through the entire song: A minor, F, and C. Alright, we will not play full downstrokes when we handle these chords. So we're actually gonna play pickings like this. You're gonna pick the chord, or make a downstroke like that. I prefer to pick, you have more control over it, so I'm gonna show both ways. So when we go to A minor, you wanna emphasize the 1st fret B string, this one. So that means if you pick, you're gonna pick the open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, and 1st B. So you stay away from the E string here. I just gave you the chords as they are in the standard position, but we will use the chords in different way for this specific song. So I'll pick these 4 strings from A to B, or you can make a downstroke and try to stay away from the E string and stop at the B. Could be harder, so that is why I prefer to use the picking here, more control. So either down or pick, your choice. That's the A minor. Next chord is the F. Here you want to pick the 1st fret E, 3rd A, 3rd D, and 2nd G, since you want to emphasize this 2nd G. So I pick all these 4 strings like that. You can also do a downstroke and stop at the G, like that. Okay. Final chord is the C. Here you're just gonna pick the 3rd fret A, 2nd D, and open G. So 3 strings. Either you pick these because you want to emphasize the open G, or you make a short downstroke like that. So that is how you handle the basics here for this song. Okay, so the rhythm here will be A minor, F, C, and a short break, and then A minor, F, C. It's actually a long break. So 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, okay? You could play like this through the entire song and that will be perfectly fine, but you can also add a next level to it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this melody, and that is played for choruses. That will be a melody that will be in kind of 8 rounds, and these 8 rounds consists of 3 different versions. Okay, so one version of this melody sounds like this. That is played mostly in the song of this 8 rounds. And the next version will play like this. That's the version 2. And the version 3 will be like this. Alright, so short variations there. I'm gonna explain exactly how to do this, okay? So let's start with round 1 and 2. Played in the same way, and that is the version 1. So Okay, so that is third on E, then open E, third B, then open E, 2 times on third B, and first E. Sorry, B. All right, and that was it for this version 1. So repetition: third E, open E, third B, open E, third B, third B, first B. Okay, I'm gonna play that for the first 2 rounds. Okay, and then yeah, we can actually stop there because I'm gonna show you how to handle the chords, since the chord progression here, A minor, F, and C, will go on during you play this melody. It's pretty lame to just play. I believe you can add the bass notes, and that will be that much more than just play this melody. So when you do the bass notes with this, based on the chords, of course, it sounds like this. Okay, so that was the A minor and F in that one round. Okay, so you can play this for 2 rounds, and that will be A minor, F, and then on the second round you play just for C. And that will be 1 chord progression. So 1 chord progression will consist of 2 of these rounds of melody. All right, if that makes sense. So how do we incorporate the chords and bass notes with this melody? You're gonna start with A minor. You can just hit the bass note there, the A, open A, and then comes the melody. And then on the open E, you switch to next chord, in this case the F chord, and you hit the bass note for that F. And in this case I will avoid the first fret E string, which is actually the bass note for this F. I will use the bass on 3rd fret D string, which is also an F note, but it's that much easier to hit this one when you incorporate the melody into these chords. So hit the 3rd fret D string together with this open E, and just continue with the melody. So that is the first round of melody based upon A minor and F. So slowly. On the second round of this melody, just play the bass note for C, which is the 3rd fret A string, this one. And you continue to just play 1 full round on this. And that will be the first 2 rounds with version 1 melody, okay? So slowly, it will be like this. All right. Then we need to look at the version 2 melody here. Okay, so that will be played like this. Okay, so that is 3rd on E, open E, 3rd B, open E. So far it starts in the same way as the first version, but now it changes a little bit. Actually, 3rd B, still the same, but now 1st E and open E. So the last 2 notes are different from the version 1. So repetition: 3rd E, open E, 3rd B, open E, 3rd B, 1st E, and open E. You're gonna play that for another 2 rounds, and you're gonna use the same, of course, the same chords, since that chord progression goes round and round. So you're gonna play that in the same way, and you're gonna play the bass notes in the same spots there. So you're starting with A minor with this new version 2 melody, and then on the open E you switch to F, And on the second round, you just play the C. All right, and that will be this second chord progression round with this first 4 rounds of the melody. Now, for the next rounds, the 3 rounds that comes here, you're gonna play again the version 1 we learned first here, which is, okay, so you're gonna play that for 3 rounds. That means it will cover the A minor, the F, the C, and on the third round, of course, it will be A minor and F. All right, so the first version of melody will cover almost 2 chord progression rounds. So it will cover A minor, F, C, A minor, F. So slowly it will be like this. Okay. Now we have only left one final C chord, and that is the version 3 melody. That melody sounds like this. Okay. So again, starts in the same way, only the last 2 notes that differs. So it will be third E, open E, third B, open E, and third B. So far the same. And the last 2 notes will be open B and first B. So when you play this final version 3 melody, we'll just play it with the C based notes here based on the C chord. So that means you hit the 3rd fret A string and then comes the melody. And that is how it's done. All right, this is only played for the chorus, but I believe it's that important since it gives that more to this song than just doing the. All right, so it's great if you can hit this melody. I'm gonna play through for you from the beginning till the end, all these 8 rounds of the melody, or that translates into 4 chord progression rounds. So I'm gonna play that slow for you so you really understand what we're doing. So let's go. Yeah, I think I played a little bit wrong there before. I missed 1 bass note or so. I believe you understand the idea here. Always harder to play it slow. So that's why. Okay, I'm gonna give this a chance, and that is how we're gonna end this tutorial. I hope this was helpful. So yeah, please let me know. Thumb up this one, and I'm gonna end this tutorial with this melody. So hope to see you soon, and don't forget, play tuned.